Alright, what's up over listings? I'm just here at the WPT playing Festel. I'll go main event right now. And we've played 3 levels so far. Just finished 100, 200 with an ante. The average is probably about 45, 50,000. Sitting at about 80 right now. Picking up some hands and pot controlling, playing good poker. I just flew in from London where I was spending some time with William Reynolds and Tom Marchese. I wasn't really planning on going there or here, but after a bad Borgata day 3, all in pre-flop with aces to sevens in the 3500, I decided that I wanted to take a run at a few more tournaments. I had lost some money in cash games the week before, so I was chasing like a 200K loss or something. And it's funny how being around good poker players can kind of change the way you're running. And Reynolds and Tom both, sweated a couple cash game sessions of mine and really helped me turn things around. I had a 100K day in London playing cash, and I busted the WSOP Europe main event day 1, kings to aces. So that was disappointing after the aces to 7 bust a roll in the wolf. Ended up getting 3rd or 4th, and in the heads up, I got it in good both my matches. It was first of 3, I guess, and he just won. And no luck in the main. I'm EBT London main event, day 2, back-to-back ace queens versus jacks and 5s, and that was it, busto. Tom, actually, who lost his player of the year, card player of the year, first place to Dwight recently, who won Borgata after getting lucky, I guess, a couple times with ace jack versus ace queen, but obviously he's a great player. Tom went to London and final tabled the London main, and he just ran bad at the final table. 20 big blind shove. He had jacks, he had to call, the guy had queens, and then ace-8 of diamonds. He was all in versus a guy that put him all in with 10-5 of diamonds, and he lost. So it's just very unfortunate, but even since we've been at Bellagio, he already has another final table, so he's just a really determined, great player, and I really hope that he wins this card player of the year race. Me and Will Molson, my roommate in London, both final tabled the high roller tournament, which was great. I got 6th for 75,000 pounds, and he got 7th for 60,000 pounds. We both went to the final table as low stacks. I got it in bad in my final hand, but I had 5 or 6 big blinds. It was for like a quadruple up pot, ace-8 of clubs versus Vanessa Selbst 2 9s. Flop fell ace-jack 4 with a 9 on the river, which kind of was a little devastating, but it happens, and moved on. Played the Turbo tournament, which was good. What an amazing tournament that was. 5 hours. Someone has $440,000. Man, this fucking people, shut the fuck up. I know he's the WPT manager or whatever, the announcer, but I'm trying to fucking do a video. Anyways, what's his name? Tony Dunst. I like the guy. I need to fucking finish this up. So anyways.
Tell the story about Vanessa.
Vanessa Selbst, oh my god. So she went on for 30 minutes in the high roller, I guess, she feels like a new authoritative figure in poker since she won a tournament and stuff. And, I've never had a problem with her. And basically, I was playing some 100, 200 games online, and she started talking in the chat to me. And I've never met her before, so I was kind of shocked by this. And then in the high roller, she just continuously, like on the bubble of the tournament, I already bubbled the Monte Carlo high roller this year. Was low stack on the bubble in the PCA high roller. So the London high roller, I was, afraid I was going to be the bubble again, and I was like, if I'm bubbled this, I'm going to jump out the window. Anyways, I wasn't the bubble, but on the bubble, she was, just needling me for 30 minutes, talking about my show, and basically, which is actually coming out very soon, and like we have a bunch of people fighting over production rights and stuff. I'm really excited, and I think it's going to be a great success. You have to follow your dreams, despite what other people think, or else you're never going to get anywhere in life. That's just my personal opinion. And she just kept needling me and asking me if I've ever won a tournament. I actually won the first live tournament I ever played. Yeah, it was a 5K at Turning Stone. And I'm not staked like you either, so I was so thrown off by what she said that after 30 minutes I finally had to cut her off and say, wait, my friend, you got a banana, staked you for this high roller. I mean, you barely have any of your own action, and you were staked for Mohegan Sun, and now you feel entitled to say this stuff to me. I said, why don't you go on some? That was probably a bad move. I don't hate lesbians. I love lesbians, but I just thought, you know, maybe if she had some in her mouth, she might stop talking. And she just kept going and going and going, and I tried to stay quiet, but I lost my temper. I didn't even bag my chips. I just left. You know, she was the chip leader. She's about to win $1 million, and, you know, she's sitting there needling me when I'm going to bubble this tournament again. It's just a frustrating feeling. Then I told her, you know, if she wanted to play heads up, one, I would probably pay her. Actually, no, I would definitely pay her. Two, I said, when we're in Vegas, like we are now, where she's, you know, getting hurt when she loses pots in the 10-20 game to my friends, I told her, I said, if you really want to play me, I'll come from the winner in a Rolls Royce with a bunch of $25,000 chips and wait for you in Bobby's room and play you till you're broke. You know, her whole bankroll, I told her, I said, it's a bad week for me, and, you know, she just treating me like I'm some random fish, and, you know, she just joined the poker world. You know, I've never really had any arguments with Full Tilt pros, or even any Euro pros, but there are just, like, I guess sometimes a few Stars pros at the EPTs who feel more entitled as a player than you are because it's their EPT. And, you know, that's part of the reason I may opt out of playing a lot of the EPTs in the future. I mean, obviously the PCA, I'm not going to miss that. I'll be playing the 100K buy-in tournament, and maybe Monte Carlo and San Remo, we'll see. But right now I'm kind of disappointed in the way the tournaments are being run, and, like, I guess, I don't know. I'm just going to play as many WPTs as possible. And, you know, I have nothing against her still. I'm like, you know, she was like, I'm going to punch you in the face. I'm like, yeah, you can do that and lose your Stars deal if you want. Like, no problem. I mean, oh boy, what are you going to do? All these fights in the poker world over nothing. Anyways, we've been partying hard. One night in London, me, Ms. Rocky, Chino, Steve Sung, we went to the club. We fucking got so liquored up and had a great time. Me, Chino, and Sung went out after. It was a great night, and then I hopped on my flight, half drunk, barely had slept, and came straight to Vegas with Tom and Reynolds, and we've been partying hard the last couple nights. A nice group of us got together last night for dinner, and Kim Kardashian and Khloe Kardashian were there. It was like Sorrel Mizzi, Matt Jarvis, the guy who won the Turbo High Roller, McLean, was a really great guy. Lauren Kling was there. There were a couple others. It was a lot of fun. And then me, Sorrel, Matt, and McLean all went out after to Lavo and then Surrender, and just got wasted. Then went back to my villa at Encore and just partied with some girls, played pool. I woke up at like 9 this morning and fully clothed. That was funny. Got some girls staying in town with me right now from home, from high school. I'm just trying to show them a good time. But I'm kind of getting sick. I'm sure that makes some people happy. I'm coughing up blood and black stuff. I stopped smoking like a month ago, and I've cut down on eating red meat, and I've never been a huge drinker, but I'm hoping it's nothing too serious. I have to get a chest x-ray later in the week, and I'm on 3 different types of antibiotics, and newly acquired asthma puffer, as you can see. Oh shit, almost just lost the lid, but hopefully it's nothing too serious, because that would be some bad news. That'd be like the next Stu Unger, but I would die 10 years younger than him. And, or at least I'd like to think so. Maybe some people have mixed opinions on that. Yay, ADZ lung cancer! Woo! Alright, well, good luck to all of you, and those of you reading my blog, I hope you keep reading it, and, you know, that epic life story thing. I just wanted to, you know, get my story out there, explain how I came up in poker. You know, took a huge beating in university in first year, where I was almost, you know, dead. They hospitalized me and broke my nose, and I went into shock. It was bad, and I had 20 bucks at the time, and, you know, 6 months later, I had $2 million. It's crazy how fast things can happen. I just want people to pursue their dreams, so I wanted to tell the story so it was a motivation to others coming up in the game. Don't give up. You will get somewhere. Just keep working hard. Keep working hard and never give up with whatever you're doing. Alright, well, I'm going to go back to the tournament and try and grind away, make it through day 1, and head to day 2 as a decent stack and see what I can do here. Thanks for listening. Take care. Goodbye.